Hi guys, and today I got a very special thing to tell you guys. I know, this may look like just murder mystery 2 to you, but today is a very happy day for John Doe. Okay, now, John Doe gets reunited with someone. And this is where it gets happy that John Doe told me. Just a few minutes ago, John Doe just told me this story. John Doe was walking around, very, very sad. John Doe until he was reunited with someone. He automatically ran over when he saw the one and very only Jane Doe and John Doe reunited. John Doe was so happy to see Jane back with him again. And then they started playing the new game, Murder Mystery 2. Okay, break the charger. Jane Doe was so happy to see John back. Jane explained that she didn't die. She was in a coma in another hospital. And that they didn't notice her. She flinged all the way to California. John Doe didn't want to lose Jane. But lucky enough to Jane and John Doe, John didn't have to hack Roblox anymore. John was happy because Jane was back. Jane was so happy to see her too. Here's some words I got. I'm so happy to see you again, John. I love you too, Jane. See, now that they were reunited, everything was great again. They just started jumping around randomly, acting like goofballs. It was so funny. No offense, John. No offense, John and Jane. No. John and Jane Doe were reunited again. Hope you guys like the video for this romance. Because, guys, sometimes I can fill you guys with some surprises. Now John and Jane Doe were just starting to mess around with being sheriff and murder and stuff like that. And then John Doe was turned around, waiting for Jane. And then Jane, but then I told Jane no. But then, afterwards, John turned around and stabbed Jane. Is it just funny sometimes to see how love can get you? It's just that John and Jane were once reunited. Their love was back. And they never had to be sad, because they had each other. And Jane gave John this little radio and a knife. She was like, "This is a gift for you. I missed you." And they kissed. Ew. Aww. Say you were all, but guess what? Jane said. Jane said, I love you. And John said, "I love bacons and you more." John and Jane decided to go out for a date at Bacon's later on. And then they said, "Shout out to Bacon here and Jack." I like how John Doe, if you love love, and if you don't, have you ever had this time where you were sad and depressed, and then you just playing around like a bunch of goofballs? Because it was freaking hilarious. It's freaking hilarious, but kind of a little weird to see John and Jane back and reunited, because I really thought that was the end. John just wants to use a new knife for test to see how it looks. John didn't know where Jane was. John was starting to get a little sad. I know it's kind of silly, Say, but John and Jane Doe were just reunited. John just wanted to put the knife away. John told Jane to meet him. Jane agreed. But then John did use his hacking skills to kill Jane. John won that round. Congrats, John Doe. Woo! Jane and John Doe are back reunited once and again. I wonder what love's like with these guys. These little lovebirds back together forever. So cute. John started jumping so many times that Jane couldn't keep up with John. But John just started. But John invited Jane to go do something. John and Jane Doe were once reunited. It's pretty cool to see love back. Out of all the stories that I saw, John and Jane Doe reunited at last. Who would have ever thought that John and Jane Doe would have just went back together? After all that's happened in my story, it ends up with a happy ending. Then, as you can see, John and Jane Doe lived a happy life, all fine of their accounts. Happy in reality. John and Jane Doe decided to put childish things behind the Roblox. Just to be happy for who they were and how they were together. But Jane was waiting for John to come by. That way she could just play around with him. John started walking around all over the place, wondering who Jane was. Jane decided to freaking go into the side of the restrooms. John started wondering. She freaking murdered John. But it was in a good way. They were just happy to be reunited. I mean, I guess you guys kind of get the point now. Jane said she had to go. And John got sad. But Jane said that she has to go eat dinner. That John said, "Do you want to come to my job with me?" Jane got happy and said, "Sure." Automatically, John left, and so did Jane. John and Jane Doe started playing the heck around. Okay, then they started chatting. Don't mind that chat, guys. But it was so hard for Jane to get inside the freaking chat. It took Jane for freaking ever that Jane just started to get a little furious. Jane started cussing. And then Jane was just gonna freaking wait. Wait, Jane. Okay, and then John went very happy to where John worked now. Jane freaking missed it all. Missed out on it. John showed Jane her new work. His new work. John was wondering if it would actually be successful. He was waiting patiently for Jane. Jane is hoping to get in. But I don't think she got in. Okay, guys, well, that's the freaking end because I just freaking lost my connection to the game. But this is the story of John and Jane Doe. And thanks for watching. There's just one more thing that Jane and John want to tell each other. Guys, well, that's the end. Bye, guys.